Hi, this is Nava with Prayer at 11. And today I'm doing a prayer for meeting a deadline at school or work. So I'm just taking a nice deep breath and remembering that in the same way that I am supported by the chair beneath me, I am supported by life. And I remember that there is only one life, one infinite presence, one amazing whole. It is everything, every galaxy, every star, every planet, everything on each of those planets yet to be discovered, and so much more. And since it is all there is, then of course I am made of that. I am like a glass of water in the ocean, under the ocean. The only separation is the glass. It is all ocean. It is all this one infinite presence. And so that is the presence that speaks this prayer now. And it is the presence that makes up every person listening to this prayer and everyone connected to the people hearing this prayer. And so I just invite and welcome for each of us that any project that needs to be completed is easily and effortlessly completed. That still small voice inside cues each one of us what is the next step, perhaps to break it down into steps, and to know what kind of timeline we need, to know what needs to be done, and to be guided at the right time. For the right activity, there is a time for just letting it sort of simmer on the back burner, the thoughts and ideas that go into the project. And there is a time for implementing, a time for planning, a time for perfecting. And so I just invite an experience for each one of us that as we work on this project, we are led to know what needs to be done. That those ideas are simmering around and we are still working on it, even though we may not have pen to paper or have the computer out. And that Spirit is doing the work through us. That we are the channel or the conduit or the expression of Spirit that is bringing this project to fruition or to completion, whether it's a planning project or a creating something project. And so, for instance, if it's something that needs to be written, that we have those ideas formulating, we're able to easily maybe write an outline or write our notes on what it should be. And then when the moment comes, there is an inspiration where it just sort of is all there, ready. And we just sit down and write it. Or if it's a planning project, we just sit down and we have it all in our minds. Those moments where it's percolating might be in the shower, they might be while driving, they might be during a commercial break on television. They could come anytime. Those inspirations, we jot them down, we know, and then easily it flows through when it's time, in plenty of time. Because there's always some polishing up to do, something to take care of. And so there's plenty of time for that as well. And so in gratitude and joy at knowing that this project is already done, I celebrate it and release my word to that law that always says yes, only says yes, and has already said a resounding yes. And I just let it unfold and let it be. And so it is.